The views and opinions of this broadcast do not reflect the views and opinions of Armed Media, New Productions, and its affiliates. Enjoy the show.
Woke up this morning with a wine glass in my hand. Who's fine? What fine? Where the hell did I die? Must have been a dream. I don't believe where I've been. Come on!
Welcome to All In, everybody. I'm Jimmy Bell.
I'm Paul Daniels.
I'm Donald Wisman.
I'm Dave Coots.
I'm Shannon Griffin.
And
Welcome one and all.
yes, and we have a missing Jeremy Gibbs.
He'll be a little late.
Yeah, he's going to be a little late. He's going to go milk the cow or something. Thanks for the sound effect.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's always... Oh, okay. What is first on our agenda tonight, guys?
Why don't you start things off, Donald?
Oh, God, again, here we go.
Yeah,
with me
you're
again.
always going to start it off.
You
Just get used to it.
always get to open the show because you give us such good material to pick
All
on you
right.
with.
Oh, okay. I thought Dave. I was going to say, Dave, you can start. Please go ahead.
Well, I'm going to get to Dave. Dave's going to tell a story later, you guys. You're going to really enjoy it. But since you want me to start the show, I remember last week I asked a question, does frogs have balls? You guys remember me asking you that question?
Yes.
And I really didn't get a good answer, so I looked it up, you guys. I really did. And the male frog does have two interior testicles. I mean, it makes sense, you guys, because if doing all that jumping around, I mean, it would hurt every time you land on your nuts. Think
Well,
about
that's
it.
true. That does make perfect sense.
It does.
So the frog does have balls.
He's got protected balls.
Protected balls. That's what men need. Why didn't we get them protected balls?
Well, you can buy a car.
That cloth sack that they gave you. What do they call them when you're in junior high?
Shoot.
What, you an athletic supporter?
Supporter, yeah. Athletic support.
Yeah, you can buy a cup. Yeah.
Jockstrap.
Jockstrap, that's it.
Yeah, why didn't we come with some kind of protective coating so people couldn't kick us in the nuts and hurt us, man?
Well, you get a protective coat, and later on in life, it gets really hairy.
Yeah.
Well, Jimmy, that's still somebody comes up and kicks you in the nuts. You're gonna feel it, brother.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
Jimmy, tree through the forest, brother. Tree through the forest and all that.
Now, you guys, we were in a big conversation the other day, and I'm not trying to be really nasty, but why not? I don't know if
But
we
why
talked
not?
about it. I don't know if we talked about it on this show. Maybe we did. Maybe we didn't. But I think we already talked about it. I better not mention it. We were talking about 70s women having hair and the new modern ladies being bald. You remember that?
Oh yeah, I remember.
Okay, so we already talked about it then, so I'm not gonna bring that back up again.
You better not because your wife is probably listening.
She is listening.
My wife is listening, you guys. She is.
Okay.
And I should ask her if we sound okay. Make sure we're not echoing or anything.
Do a sound check.
But you guys go ahead and talk about something, and I'm going to go ahead and make sure we sound good, okay?
Okay. Well, Dave, you said you had a story to tell. Please, tell it.
The dog, Dave.
The dog. Me and Donald were talking the other day, and somehow the conversation come up about dogs and breeding dogs, and I was telling him about a Neapolitan Mastiff that we had. That my wife went all the way to the northern peninsula of Michigan to buy. So then she goes all the way to Missouri to find a female with the intentions of breeding these two dogs, right?
Oh, shit.
So we raised these dogs. I mean, these are expensive dogs. At the time, they were hard to find.
Yeah.
So, a year goes by, this female finally comes in heat. And the poor male, let's just say he breeds her to death.
He really? No way.
He literally fucked her to death.
Nice. No,
All
that's
that money down the drain, guys.
Yeah,
down the drain.
you know what? She was walking through the doggy door and dropped over dead from a heart attack.
How much did you pay for her?
She was about $1,500 at the time. And guys, we're talking like this was like 10 years ago, 12 years ago.
She had the best layer of her life.
Last one.
Just take the male dog. I mean, he must have really had fun, you guys.
Yeah, I bet he was a little depressed at the end, though. It's like, oh, shit, that's it?
Well, Jimmy, Paul, have you guys ever seen two dogs get stuck? Has anybody
Yes.
ever...
They say it happens.
No,
Do you
does.
know why
Right.
it happens? Do you know why it happens?
It happened.
No, but my friend's brother said he got stuck inside of a woman.
No,
He couldn't
oh,
get
no.
it out. They had to take him to the hospital.
Oh, God, Jimmy. But
How
a
the fuck
dog...
does that happen?
That's what I'm saying. It must be the same thing with the dog.
Well, you know how they
never
go
heard
to
of
pour
that,
water
ever.
on two dogs to get stuck. A dog has a big knot inside of it that comes out when it's fully erected. I looked that up one time because we had two dogs that were stuck. And until they go down,
Right.
that thing will not come out. They got a big knot
And it's hard
inside
to
of
go
them.
down because you're inside moving around.
Right,
You know what I mean?
It's to
It
make
hurts
sure
the
that they-
female.
Right, yeah, it's to make sure. My two dogs, I had a Corgi and I got a Pug Beagle Pomeranian mix. My Corgi, she was in heat, so I sent it to my mother's house. Well, we went there for Thanksgiving. And my wife goes, well, we're going to take Abby back. And I'm like, I don't think she's out of heat yet. She's, oh, I grew up in the country. I know everything, right? So we bring her home. I come out of the bedroom, and there they are on the couch stuck together. I'm like, oh, my fucking head.
What you do?
Let them finish. What else could I do?
But sometimes, Paul, they get stuck for like 2 or 3 hours at a time, man, and people try to pull them apart, and you're not
Yeah, you
supposed
can't.
to do that.
Yeah, you can't.
Try to distract them. Oh, you're such a good boy.
No, there was nothing I could do. I just let them finish. I'm
That'd
like,
be like Dave.
This is almost as bad. Donald had a Chihuahua that jacked itself off all the time.
Yeah, you guys. Dave's telling you the truth, you guys. My wife went out. She bought this little Chihuahua. Paul, I'm serious. She bought this little Chihuahua, and our daughters were like young then, okay? And we came in, and this little sucker was sitting on its butt just like a person. It took its two paws. It had its two paws, and it was sitting there beating itself off like a man.
oh, please tell me you have video of this.
My wife said, my daughters are saying, what's he doing? And Linda's like, we got to get rid of this dog. You can't see this dog beating off like this. And I just said, he's scratching himself. But that thing sit there and spit a wad on my couch, you guys.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. That is the coolest dog ever.
Red Rocket, you know. Man, it was horrible, you guys. I mean, it was a sight to see when you come in and see a little Chihuahua jacking off on your couch.
I wish you had video of that so bad.
That would be good.
I wish we didn't have the
Oh,
cell
wait a minute.
phone.
We got a call.
Great.
This is my nephew.
Oh, wait a minute.
Scotty Bell, how you doing?
Jesus Christ.
Hold on, let me get you on speaker here. You're live on the radio.
What is it?
You're live on the radio.
I am live.
Yes, you are.
You
Okay, watch out for the FCC with the F-bombs.
You can say whatever you
Say
want.
whatever
No
you want.
FCC regulations here, brother.
What's happening?
I'm uncomfortable. I want to have a conversation with you, Jimmy. How you doing?
Good. I haven't heard from you in a long time.
It's been 3 or 4 years. I am your godson. Still.
Yeah.
I
Sorry
mean,
I haven't called.
This is radio for you, people.
Live radio.
Jesus Christ.
If you want to talk, call me from your landline. You're breaking up.
All right.
Okay, we're going to be on the air for a couple hours, brother.
Well, yeah, we're going till 9.
Yeah, well, if you want some good material, call me from a landline.
I don't have a landline.
Oh, what kind of studio are you running?
Yeah, if you
I'm
ever seen
using
it
my
get
cell
loud.
phone.
I get it. Low budget.
Low budget, you
No
got it.
budget. No budget.
I'm lucky I got two computers.
Not low budget, no budget.
All right, listen. Get in touch with me. I got to talk to you.
Talk to who?
You.
Oh, all right. I'll give you a call after the show.
My godfather that I haven't seen in 4 years.
Yeah, exactly. It's been a while.
Some godfather you are.
Hey, Paul. make sure you leave a skit note for Papaw. Call
All
your
right, Jimmy, give me a
godson.
call.
Yeah,
real-
I
will.
Jimmy, I will. I'll haunt him.
You take care.
All right, see ya.
Well, that was a nice conversation, Jimmy.
It's my godson. He's my
Well,
nephew.
Wow.
That's cool.
Did not expect that.
Me
Only
neither.
on
When's the
live
last time you
radio,
heard
guys.
from him?
4 or 5 years ago.
4 or 5 years ago, and he calls while we're on the air. That is
Hey,
awesome.
Papaw, Paul's
Yeah.
going to put a stick-it note on you to remind you to call your godson.
Yeah, because I will forget tomorrow, that's for sure.
Now, how old is he, Jim?
He's 13 years younger than me.
Yeah, okay, that's fair, kind of.
He's about my age then.
Yeah,
Around 48.
He's got nephews that are older than him.
I got nephews that are older than me. My sister, I got 5 of them that were married before I was born.
It's kind of like that story, I'm my own grandpa. You guys ever heard that saying?
Yeah, but see, I was old enough for my sister's kids that they had them. Like I said, some are older, some are my age. And I'd be telling my sister to go fuck herself at 17, and my nephew goes, "You can't talk to my mother like that." I goes, "That's my sister, but I'll talk to her any way I want."
Oh, Lord.
All right, I think Donald's got a story, though, to tell us, don't you, Donald?
It's up to Jimmy and Paul.
Go ahead.
But I have to use your guys' names. I need
give
two
a
names.
shit.
Yeah, I
All
don't
right,
care.
okay.
I'll be the woman. I'll take a bite.
Jimmy's gonna take the whipping for him.
Jimmy's going to be the woman.
You're going to take it for the team then, right? Now, listen.
Yeah, I'll take it.
This is something that was almost 39, 40 years ago, and I can still remember this, but I can't remember what happened yesterday. So I'm going to do my best, okay, you guys?
You're getting
Let's hear it.
Alzheimer's
Let's hear it.
early too, huh?
All right, here it goes. Grab your glass and get your seat. Let me tell you a story about Big Ass Jimmy and Paul Beat Meat. Big Ass Jimmy was the village queen, the fuckingest whore you'd ever seen. Most girls fuck with grace and ease. Jimmy blew dick like the summer breeze. There was a rumor around that town that no man could put Big Jimmy's big ass down. But way up north, where the Twin Rivers meet, lived a one-bald half-breed named Paul Beat Meat. Paul Beat Meat was a dirty, motherless soul who fucked bears, sheep, and woodchuck hoes. When he got a whiff of Jimmy's big ass, he strode into town on size 32 feet, dragging 1 foot of that dead, cold, hard meat. The scene was set by Windy Mill, by the shit house, high on the hill. Queers, faggots, straight people, everybody came for ringside seats just to watch Paul sink his meat. Well, they fucked and they fucked and they fucked for hours, uprooting trees, shrubs, and flowers. Jimmy did backflips and stunts, all unknown to most common cunts, but Paul caught on to every trick and just kept pumping in that hard dick. And Jimmy rolled over, cut 2 parts inside. Boys, I've been fucked, cut, 1 more and died. When they asked Paul of his amazing feat, he said, "Boys, I'm going back to Massachusetts and beat my meat." And I
Excellent.
don't
Very
ask me
good.
how I can remember that, but I
Very
think there was,
profound.
it was. And here's the sound effects.
Thank you, Jeremy.
You're welcome.
Hey, I told you guys it was dirty, you guys. I mean,
I was surprised to hear you say the old C word there.
well, I think that's the word Jimmy don't like. I know Jimmy don't like that word.
Oh
That's on here.
well. Too bad. It's already over the air. Nothing you can do about it.
Well, I told you guys ahead of time it was dirty. And do you guys care if I give somebody a shout out? Because we got a guy who listens to our radio show every week.
Go ahead.
His name is Chris Fitzwater, you guys. He's like a Cajun. He lives down in DeRidder, Louisiana. He eats crawfish. We call them crawdads up here. And,
We call them crayfish.
crayfish. He calls them crawfish, and he's jambalaya. He's a Cajun guy, you guys, and he calls in. He follows our shows. He's just a good guy. And another guy named Henry Mueller. Good guys, you guys. We got good guys following our shows.
Excellent.
Good.
Excellent. Cajun man, huh?
He's from the yes. He is very Cajun.
Good. I want his gumbo recipe.
He's probably got one, and
I guarantee he does.
he was going to call in tonight, but I don't know if this 1-800 number's working.
Did anyone try?
I'll try right now if you'd like
Try
to.
giving a call. See if it comes
I'll
through.
give it a call, and that way we can give it out if it comes through.
Yeah.
But
Let's give it out anyways. It's 1-800-508-5431.
If you get through, you get through. If you don't, blame Joe Rocks.
Yeah, call Joe Rocks and give him hell. If you get the answering machine,
Yeah.
give him hell.
Yeah, because he won't give us his private number,
Yeah.
so we can't actually call him. But you people probably can.
Constantly on social media, but I can't get a hold of him.
My phone just started buzzing. God only knows what that is.
It just went to music. It went to
Joe
music, you
saying,
guys.
"Shut up, you idiot."
Yep, goddamn right. Oh, wait a minute. It's something. Nope, nothing coming through.
It went to music, Paul.
Of course it did.
I called and it
Of
went to
course
music.
it did.
I mean,
Of course.
it would have been. There was a lot of people who really wanted to call in tonight. I had a lot of messages today.
Well, now, guys, remember he might turn the phone on at 8 o'clock too, guys.
Yeah,
we can try it again at 8 o'clock.
Hey, I just got a phone call from 800-508-5431.
Oh, you
Was
did?
that me?
Yeah.
Let me try it again then, Paul, to make sure.
Yeah, try that again. Because I did see the phone light.
Hang on, but it went to music. I hung up as soon as it went to music, so I'm calling back now. Here I go.
We should have it playing something good.
Okay, it's playing music.
It's just playing music. Yeah.
Voicemail box. It went to a voicemail, you guys.
Yeah, he don't have it on you.
My
So guys,
voicemail?
if you're going to call in, try calling back at 8 o'clock. Maybe you'll have them turned on then.
Maybe not.
Well, it says 1-800-508-5431.
He's sabotaging my show because
Stop giving out the number.
Okay, well, I was just telling you guys, that's the number I called, so,
Well,
like I said, I got halfway to my phone. It never rang.
Oh, that is beautiful. Is there never a show without some kind of technical glitch?
Yeah, I know.
I was going to
It's
ask you
usually
guys
me.
the same question. I mean, can you ever have the perfect show
No.
without one glitch?
Well, I've been doing it
I've
2.5
had a
years
few
and
without a
no.
glitch, but
Well, that
with
depends on your
glitches
idea
than
of a
not,
perfect
that's for
show.
sure.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Well, I mean, sound, if they're not going to play music while you're live, or I don't something messing up during the show. That's what I mean. Just something.
You want to hear? Me and Jimmy one time left the mic open, and we kept talking. We talked over Val's whole show, the whole
Oh,
thing.
God.
Well, you guys, one time when you and Les and Chad was doing a show, you four, you guys came on like a half hour early, and I was sitting there listening to you guys talking about eating grits and stuff, man.
Oh, really?
Shit, we were broadcasting.
And also, this is for Shannon. Shannon, I told Jimmy a while ago that I called him last night and reminded him that I told him that you guys were echoing. And Jimmy says, I don't remember you calling me. So Jimmy didn't remember me calling him last night.
No, I didn't until you told me the reason. You go, I just called in to say you were echoing, and I was like, oh yeah, now I do remember.
And
Still
Jimmy
echoing.
said, thanks, man, I appreciate it. No. Jimmy, man, you gotta, I don't know, them blackouts, man, you're gonna have to go see somebody, brother.
Yeah, he needs, what's that stuff there? The stuff for your memory?
Drugs.
Prevagen.
Prevagen.
Or Paul needs some of them ammonia scents to give Jimmy in the morning times. You know, the
Yeah,
things
some
put under his
smelling
nose.
salts.
Yes, and wake him up and make him remember.
The guy drinks like 90 cups of coffee during the day.
No,
how much-
I've cut down on that.
Oh, really?
I'm down to about 4.
Oh, that's not bad.
No.
Now,
that-
how much alcohol do you drink at night, Jimmy? Usually.
Jeez.
we're
It
talking
varies.
whiskey.
Some nights
Hey,
I'm
we're
thirsty,
ringing.
and some nights I'm not. Yeah, the 1-800 number.
See what happened.
Why ain't
Yeah.
this?
Is there anyone there?
The tone was down.
Is there somebody there?
I put Joe on hold. Hello. Hold on. This is Chris from Louisiana.
That's our Cajun boy.
Ah! My
It's
gumbo
working.
recipe.
How you doing,
There's your
Chris?
gumbo, Paul.
How you doing?
Well, I'm doing all right. You keep cutting out, though.
Yeah, we're doing this really makeshift, brother.
Yeah, I got you on my cell phone, and I got my speaker right up against the microphone.
Yeah. So you're talking into the mic through a phone.
I'm just... Yeah?
Yeah, we here.
Yeah, well, I just want to give a shout out to Donald Lisman. He's been there for me quite a few times. And just
Alright.
wanted to tell him, thanks a lot for it. And
Donald, you
Paul,
caught
give me
that?
number.
Yeah, I hear you.
He
I
hears
hear
you.
Just tell him, Jimmy, we can't talk back to him because the way it's
I
set
didn't
up.
hear you.
Well, you had anything to say, Donald?
Just tell him I said thank you and thanks for calling.
Donald says thank you and thank you for calling.
And keep on listening and tell your friends.
I'll
Send
keep on
Paul,
listening.
send Paul that Cajun,
You're doing a great job. Keep it up.
All right.
jambalaya recipe.
No, gumbo.
You take
Gumbo,
care.
yeah.
Bobo.
All right, man. You too.
Well, there you go. I'll get him to send you a recipe,
Yeah.
Paul. But he
Thank
said,
you. I appreciate it.
he said everybody down south really likes that hot food for some reason. It's really spicy food down there, you guys.
Oh, yeah, I'm not
the
big on-
Cajuns.
Yeah, I'm not huge on the real spicy. You
I
know what I
can't.
mean?
I can't eat it hot. You know why? Because it burns going down and it burns coming out. You guys.
Absolutely.
Yes, especially if you got hemorrhoids.
Yeah, I was going to say, especially with the copious amounts of alcohol I drink.
Dave,
lovely.
Dave, you ever had hemorrhoids?
No, I've never had a hemorrhoid.
Oh, I have hemorrhoids.
Dave ain't had a
recently.
hemorrhoid. He is a hemorrhoid.
I've never had them.
I've never treated them. And
But you
now I
have.
got like a donut inside my asshole that's fucking, it's hard to get a good shit out.
Well, I'll tell you, Jimmy, they could split on you, and it's called a fissure. Then you have to have surgery.
Yes, what is it?
Yes.
I need to go poopy.
Oh, man.
All right, we got
We got
another.
another caller. Evidently, the 1-800 number does work.
It's working. It's working.
Hello?
Is calling for extension 5.
Oh, wait a minute, Jimmy's still.
1. To send the
That's one.
I put 1 and 7. I don't said that you used 1.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and it hung up because
Do you
I
blame
did
him?
that.
Well, do you want us to give the number again so people can keep calling?
It's 1-800-508-5431.
Give us a call and talk to us tonight, please.
Stop hanging up on me. It's annoying.
Please, we need somebody to talk to. We're lonely.
I think I did.
Blaming the caller. That's
I think
nice.
Jimmy's supposed to just hit the 1. I think he was just supposed to hit the 1. What
Yeah,
Jimmy?
exactly. And I
17?
hit 1, but my thumb that was just holding the phone hit the 7. It went 1-7.
Hey, Jimmy, while you're over at the fridge, grab me a brew out of the freezer.
Yep.
Yeah,
No,
could
wait a
be
minute.
one too.
I didn't
Yeah.
think you guys drunk beer. I thought you guys was into the hard liquor.
No, I drink beer. I drink booze, too. Whatever.
So you
I
drink the
don't care.
beer and liquor, right?
Yeah, whatever's handy.
I got some Jack Daniel's Tennessee Fire up on the shelf.
I'm not a Jack Daniels fan at all. Oof.
That's made in Tennessee, ain't it, Dave? Were you guys?
Lynchburg.
Yep. Lynchburg, Tennessee.
Now, what's made in Kentucky?
made in
That's
Kentucky.
Jim Beam, right?
Yeah, that's
Jim
Evan.
Beam.
Well, yeah, and then Evan Williams. Evan Williams is pretty good too.
Never heard of that, Jeremy. Never heard of Evan Williams.
Oh, get out of that hole, Donald. It's good whiskey. Trust
I've
me.
heard of Old Granddad. I don't.
I remember old
Jeremy.
Granddad.
Oh, I know you don't.
I mean, I had to quit it all. I used to enjoy getting drunk, you guys, but I couldn't go to bars when I was younger because I'd want to start fights with people. That was just the way I was. But
That's not the
got-
cool way to drink.
no, I was a mean drunk, and that's my wife. She stopped me, you guys.
Good for her.
Then the cancer. Now every time I drink a beer, it makes me want to gag. So I don't know. But
Well,
anyway.
When you come up to New Hampshire to visit, we'll get you drunk.
I wouldn't mind. I could drink a
We'll
six
get
pack.
you
I get drunk. You guys, I got drunk on Christmas. Jeremy brought this wine to a Christmas party, and I took 2 sips and was drunk.
Wow.
Jesus.
It's not wine.
Well, I think Jeremy
It's Mad Dog.
Well, I don't know what happened to that wine. Some people said it sucked. Some people said it was good. But either way, it disappeared.
I think you put rubbing alcohol in it. I think you got me drunk. I think you tried to give me a roofie.
Yeah, a little denatured alcohol.
Yeah, Donald, I tried to take advantage of you that night, but it didn't work.
I
Linda was
think I
paying
did.
too much attention.
Yes.
Couldn't knock him out. You didn't give him enough.
After
Two more
After
sips, I'd have been out.
Oh, I
More
tried
sips,
to
I'd have
get
been
him.
out.
I tried to get him to take another cup, and he wouldn't do it.
Oh, we got another caller.
One more.
Nope.
Hello?
is calling for extension
Jesus
5.
Christ.
To send
One.
a voicemail,
Hello? No! I hit 1 and then hung it up.
What the heck's going on here?
It's probably Joe.
From now on, we're sending them calls to you, Donald.
And let
you know what? You know what it is. Joe's just calling to see if you answer the phone right.
Probably. He's just busting the show. He's trying to bust our what do you want to call it? Momentum.
Screw with our rhythm.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, we talk a lot about shitting and everything on this show. This show is all in, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I did some research, you guys. It's for all of us. But anyway, I found out that the average human, you guys are going to love this, really. An average human spends 92 days of their life on the toilet. Can you believe that? 92
I got
days
more
of
than
your
that.
life.
I was going to say,
Donald,
I've got
what
that
made
beat
you
already.
research that?
I used to do crossword puzzles on the toilet.
Well, even Dave said that he spent more time. He spends more time on
Dave
the
should
toilet.
spend more time on the toilet the way he shits.
I'm telling you.
Well, Dave, don't you read and stuff? A lot of people like Jimmy does crossword puzzles.
No, man, that's where I'm.
My legs get numb from sitting on the wooden, you know what I mean, toilet seat.
That's where I make my phone calls from, Donald. When I call you, I'm usually on a shitter.
Well, thank you, Dave, for thinking about me when you're on the crap, man, or crapper.
I got a little Yahtzee game.
Yahtzee? You play Yahtzee on the
I play
toilet?
Yahtzee
Oh
on
my
the show.
God!
Yes.
Toilet talk.
You guys now.
Hey, maybe we can do a show, live from the toilet.
From a different toilet. The echo would be horrendous, though.
Well, in Massachusetts, do you guys call it crappers? I mean, around here we call it the crapper. You guys know there was a guy named Crapper. They named the toilet.
Yeah, well, there's
John
actually
Crapper.
a toilet named Crapper.
Yeah, John Crapper. That's why
Really?
they call it going to the John.
John, that's another word we use up here, John.
Yeah,
But,
that's what we use up here. That men's room.
Yeah.
Well, where you guys live, is there city sewer systems, or do you know what a septic tank is where you guys
Yeah,
live?
of course.
All right.
Yes, where we are in the trailer park, it's a septic system.
So you got to get it sucked out every 5 to 6 years, then,
No,
right? I can't hear you for them things Jeremy's playing. But what was you saying? I mean,
I forget.
a septic tank, Jimmy.
He said, "I forget." He doesn't really know his riddle.
No, Jimmy. Are you on a city sewer? Are you on a city sewer, or do you have a septic tank where you live?
We have a septic system.
Septic system, yeah.
So you have to get it sucked out every so often,
No.
correct?
No,
Well,
it leaches. It's got a
leaches.
leaching field.
No,
like a
that's
leaching
your
field.
dry well, you guys. That's called a dry well. You got a leach bed or a dry well for that. But I'm talking about the crap. You have to get it sucked out every 6 to 10
Yeah, a tank. If it doesn't leach anymore, you got to get
Then
it
you gotta
sucked
get it
out.
sucked out.
Well, anyway,
I do not have enough sound effects for this show.
Well,
You don't.
I knew a guy. I knew a guy that actually went around and sucked out septic tanks. He had a big suck.
Honeysuckers, we call them.
You guys call well. Anyway, this truck was nasty, you guys, and we had to put tires on. That's back when I changed tires. But anyway, his name was Mr. Lovell. He was an old fat guy, just an old guy, and he brings us all a big bag of tomatoes one day, and he took them, named me big beautiful tomatoes, you guys. And so I asked him. I said, Mr. Lovell, do you grow a garden? He says, hell no. And I said, where do you get all these tomatoes? And I guess where he takes that shit that he puts in his truck. He blows it into a field behind his house. And he said he grows tomatoes, water.
No!
Yeah.
Well, that's a good fertilizer. It's
No,
a
I
good
couldn't eat it.
fertilizer.
You
Yeah,
guys,
it
I couldn't eat them. I threw mine away.
You can't use human waste for fertilizer.
Well, you're not even supposed to. EPA would have shut him down quick, but he was an old. He did the business on his own. You know, he owned the business, but he
It's not
wouldn't
as
take
good.
He's
Because
supposed
we're
to take it.
meat-based. Whereas if
Yeah.
you have a hospital, it's all grass-based.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But anyway, where he would shoot that shit out into the field from his truck,
Oh my
there
God,
would be
just imagine
vegetables
this.
growing. You guys, he
Just
grew.
Fucking stink.
But then, but then the rainstorm would come and it would soak it into the ground.
Yeah, I
and
know,
it'd
but
go
still,
away.
that had to.
No, the
the
seeds-
neighbors must have been like, "What the?"
Well, unless he had 40, 50 acres,
Well, he
and
lived
the
in the
neighbors
country,
ain't never
yes.
going to smell it.
Yes, Jimmy, he lived way out in the country, but he said the field where he'd blow that shit into from his truck. You called him, what did you call him a while ago, Jimmy? His truck?
Sucker.
Honeysucker?
Honeysucker, yeah. I guess it had a blower on it that would blow the shit out of
I don't think it's physically possible, but this both sucks and blows.
Well,
sucks and blows.
It growed watermelons, tomatoes. I mean, he said he put his family off that stuff in the wintertime, you guys.
I would never eat anything out of that field. That is a sure way to get as sick as fuck.
I would eat it. I mean,
we should just change the name of this show to "What the Fuck."
Well, he said the way the ground. He said the way the ground absorbs it, cleans it. You guys. I mean, the ground kind of cleans the tomatoes. I don't know. It filters it. I'm not going to eat it.
Nah,
but
never.
Well, all right, Jimmy, Paul. I had a buddy. He's dead now, but he grew a big garden. He lived out in the country, and we'd always go out there and get.
He didn't eat that guy's tomatoes, did he?
No. This was another guy. But he picked us a big bag of tomatoes. Me and my wife went out there. And Greg, he was a guy that would just tell you straight up. He was a straight up guy like Jimmy and Paul. And he said, if you and Linda would have showed up 5 minutes sooner, you'd have caught me jacking off. So he handed us this big bag of tomatoes on the way home. I told Linda, I said, roll that window down. Throw them damn tomatoes out the window. I don't want the tomatoes with his Peter beaters touching them. So, I mean, it made me sick.
They're washable.
You could have washed his Peter beater off of it.
I mean, he lived in the country and he keeps his windows open. He says, 5 minutes earlier, you guys would have caught me jacking off. And I'm like, oh, Greg, that's really nice to hear.
Well, I'm glad I timed it well.
Yes, but he picked me a bag of tomatoes, you guys, and I took them, but when I got down the road, we threw them right in the ditch, man. I told Linda to throw every one of them out the car. Get rid of them things.
Surprised you didn't hand you a bag full of cucumbers.
He shook Donald's hand with the slogan, shake the hand that shook the hand of Abraham.
Yeah. Well, Dave, what if Shannon, or say Paul, what if Jimmy grew a garden and gave you some tomatoes and said, here's a bag of tomatoes, I just got done jacking off. I mean, would you eat those tomatoes, Paul?
No. Well, they're cleanable. I mean, washable.
You can wash them.
Yeah, but it's his fault that, you're touching them with
It would
Peter
be
beater.
strange that if you snip the tomatoes and they smell like balls. You know what I mean?
Oh, God, I know. I didn't smell them.
It's not like he was rubbing himself on them or something.
I didn't smell them.
Couldn't you see him standing there with the tomato in one hand, rubbing it under his nutsack? Oh, this is for Donald. This is for Donald. This is for Donald.
Well, that's basically how he did it. He was, he was just pushing it on me. Hey, I just got jacking off.
Pushing it on you, big boy?
Oh, man, this guy was wild, and he would just tell you flat out, and he didn't care. He would jack off in front of people. I mean...
Yeah, I wouldn't be going back to that farm.
No, he's dead. The guy died. He overdosed, but he's an old friend.
I would visit one time.
Pepperidge Farms remembers.
Yeah.
Oh, he grew a big garden, but the guy, man, I'm telling you what, he would get drinking. If he was in a bar, he would just start stroking off, looking at girls and stuff, man.
Did he have like farm animals too?
He had chickens and stuff, but I don't know.
He didn't have
Oh boy.
He didn't have no turkeys, but he didn't have no turkeys.
No turkeys.
Don't take any eggs.
No. Hey, we had chickens, and the eggs, they had shit on them, you guys. The chickens, then you got to wash them, and they were brown. And I wouldn't eat that crap. I didn't eat them.
Fresh eggs are amazing, Donald. We have 20, 30 chickens in the barn with the goats.
You guys were echoing, Dave. We're echoing.
I don't know what's going on. I got my headphones on, so I know it ain't me.
My wife just told me, she just gave me an update. We are echoing, you guys.
You are. It's probably from us. We're going to have to go to push to talk.
I hate to tell you, I hate to be a party pooper, but we are echoing, guys.
Alrighty.
Yeah, because you guys are staying lit up.
Yep.
The only person echoing on my end is Donald.
Well, I was...
Yeah, but it was still coming to our setup.
Yeah, they're running a hot mic.
It's not echoing now. Whatever you did, it fixed it, Jimmy.
Right, I got it on push to talk now. This is just a pain in the ass, that's all. Between me and Paul, we don't know who's pushing.
So you guys got to pass the mic back and forth? Is that what you're doing?
No, not pass the mic. It's the Q button. I got to press the Q button in order to talk. Like a walkie-talkie.
I got you. So it's just a pain in the ass to do that.
It is.
So if you had two laptops there and Jimmy was in the other room or Paul was in the other room, you guys could do it like that, though, couldn't you?
Yeah. Yes. I don't know. I don't know why. Like I said, it's not acting right for me. When I go to voice activation, it should shut off like yours does when you're not talking, and then come on when you do talk. Mine stays on constant.
It sounds good now. Whatever you're doing, I may be a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
just
taking it off voice activation and don't push to talk took care of it.
It sounds good, Jimmy. It sounds really good now, man.
I mean, the only time it'll happen is when I'm talking while you guys are talking, and then you'll hear the echo again.
Well,
you guys want the week goat update?
Yes, I
sure. Flip flop.
Flip flop is up probably two more pounds, so he's almost up to that prime. Let's throw him on the grill weight.
You're getting
let him stay alive for a year.
Oh no! As soon as he gets big enough to eat, I'm throwing that bad boy on the grill.
Yeah, but you want a better shot, you or Dana, to have meat.
Oh, he already growing. He getting big.
Like I said, who's a better shot, you or Dana?
Oh, that would be me.
You should be glad.
Have you had any more Muslims calling about your goat, Dave?
No more Muslims calling wanting to buy the goat. No.
That's a good Dave's got a Muslim whorehouse in the back of his yard.
You guys, Dave, they kicked Dave out of Facebook here a while back for posting so much anti-Muslim stuff there, you guys.
Well, it wasn't just anti-Muslim. It was a little bit of everything.
Just a little bit of, okay.
Dave sent me a picture that says something about Muslim whorehouses, and I swear to God, I posted it on Facebook. 15 minutes later, I was banned.
Dave, what was that thing, or Jeremy, about the alligator that confused people? There was something going around. I don't know if it was you, Dave.
No, that's the one that I posted. Yeah, I sent it to all you guys.
What did that say? Can you remember what that said that got everybody confused?
Yeah, hold on, I'll find it.
It's really funny, you guys. Jimmy and Paul may like it. I don't know if they see all these memes that we get. Is that what they're called, memes?
It says if a gorilla shot an alligator with an AR-15 to save a Muslim child while the transgender parent was in the bathroom, the internet would go absolutely silent as everyone struggled to figure out which side they're supposed to be on.
That's messed up.
That was a good one, though.
I didn't see it, but I thought we were on voice activation.
Yeah, that's right. We're not.
We're sounding good, though, right? I mean, we're not echoing.
No, but it is painful.
Oh, shoot, man. I wish you guys didn't have to go through that tonight, Jimmy.
Well, I don't know when Paul's going to talk, but I'm the one with my finger on the button.
I don't know. Am I going to be on? You know what I mean? It's a pain in the ass.
I can hear you fine, Paul. I mean, when you do talk, I can hear you fine.
Say that?
No.
Did that go out? Oh,
No.
See?
It is now.
Like I said, Jimmy's holding the button, but I mean, I'm not sitting right in front of the computer.
I got a message that says tell Jimmy to answer more professional or give it to Paul to pick up. So I guess Joe is calling.
That's got to be from Joe hanging up
Joe
on
is
me.
calling. He said be more professional or give it to Paul to pick up.
All right. Tell him to call me again then.
Call us again, Joe. Message him. Let it say Jimmy said to call him again. So he must be listening. He texted my wife just now, you guys, not me. He texted my wife that. So my wife just came and told me that.
Now, what's your wife listening? Tune in, or is she on another computer?
She uses her phone. She uses the TuneIn app that we download, and and it comes through great. TuneIn works good. Is that what you guys use, Dave? When we listen to the shows,
That's what we use in the broadcast. We use to tune in.
Yeah, that's what when we listen live. That's what everybody uses. Yeah.
Now, Spreaker is for listening to the recordings, the replay, right?
Replays, yeah.
Yep. Spreaker is the replay.
What is
Replay broadcast?
What is the Soundgarden link then?
Soundgarden? I know iHeartRadio.
Because I know Joe posted something in there about Soundgarden. That we used to be able to go in, you guys, and hit this link, and it would show a picture of the world, and it would come back around to Boston, Massachusetts, where we're being broadcast live from.
Right.
It was something about the garden. I don't know if it's a Soundgarden or the garden, but it's another kind of link to get to Armed Radio. I'm pretty sure.
I've never heard of it.
But the TuneIn app, Jimmy, that TuneIn app, every time somebody downloads that, it always comes up asking people about a 30-day trial. Now we need to let everybody know tonight, Jimmy and Paul, that when they download that TuneIn app, when it asks you about a 30-day trial, all you got to do is hit that X in the upper right-hand corner, and that takes you to the main page of TuneIn. Then you hit the little magnifying glass and type in Armed Radio. Then it'll show you a square picture. It's a yellow square with headphones and a mic on there. You just hit that and hit the play button, and that's how you listen to Armed Radio through TuneIn.
TuneIn. See, I didn't know this. That's something they started.
Yeah, a lot of people told me we can't listen because they want to charge us. But it's a free app, but they try to get you to do a 30-day free trial or whatever. All you got to do is hit the X in the upper right-hand corner. And a lot of people has messaged me over this before, man. They're having a hard time with this TuneIn app. And I have to explain it to a lot of people how to listen to us. And they just shouldn't do that. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It should be easier. Just want to tell you
So
guys
we're
that.
going out of this real quick.
I did a video today, you guys. You guys know I do a lot of political videos, right? Well, anyway, every time I do a daggone video, there's always some smartass out there that wants to put their little comment in about my teeth, you guys. I'm going to tell you guys, I don't give a fuck what these people think about my damn teeth.
And you shouldn't, Donald.
These people... I mean, there's always a smartass out there, though, you guys. They don't want to debate you on what you're talking about. They want to find things about you to talk about. But you guys know nobody.
I can't get you one way, I'll get you another.
I got to admit, I've done that before to people.
Well, that sounds like a liberal.
Tell them what I told you your next response should be.
Well, this is kind of dirty, so everybody out there,
I'm preparing the soundboard.
This isn't a political show, so I can be dirty on here tonight, but Dave told me from now on, the next person that talks about my teeth being missing, I'm going to have to tell them that I'm going to get the rest of them pulled because my wife likes it when I go down on her because I don't have any teeth.
Very good.
So, I mean, it used to bother me, you guys, back early in the summer. It did bother me.
I didn't know women could get humagamas.
Humagama, baby.
That's what Dave said, so I guess, I don't know. I mean, I
did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Hey, Donald, just give it with your gums and hum, baby. You'll be all right.
Gum it and hum it, right? Is that
Gum
is
it,
that
hum it. Gum it, hum it.
We just made a new phrase tonight. Gum it and hum it.
Did I tell you I was with my nephew that called earlier tonight? We had a bachelor party, and one of the, I want to call her a hooker, I guess. But
I can't wait. Come on, Timmy, make it be good.
Well, she put a $1 bill over my mouth and sat on it. And I was singing Billy Joel's I'm the Piano Man.
Yeah, you told us about that before.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
That's the first I've heard that one.
Yeah, I don't think everybody heard it, but was there blood on your face after you was done?
No, she had a what is it? A lollipop up her crotch, and when after humming, she just melted, and it was dripping on my face.
Oh gosh, man!
And it tasted like the orange. Not the orange, the purple pops.
You know when they're really good. You know when they're really good is when they dance over a stack of quarters and they dance down and they pick them all up. And then they walk over to you and have you hold your hand out and give you change.
Yeah. Hey, Jimmy, did that well?
Experienced that before, Dave?
It tasted like orange lollipop and daddy issues.
Was she good looking? Jimmy, was she a good looking woman, Jimmy?
Absolutely. Young 20s.
So she was like a paid dancer or something then,
yeah,
right?
They had their local bouncer with them.
Oh, so there was no happy
and
endings.
he had a New York Yankees cap on, and everybody's saying, "Man, we like your cap. Can we buy it?" He says, "Not for sale." So we got up $80, and he goes, "Yeah, it's for sale." We took it and threw it in the fireplace.
No,
really? Just to piss him off. Because if I knew you were going to do that, I wouldn't have gave it to you.
No,
So
shit,
you
that's
guys-
why we tell you.
You guys was just being assholes, basically.
Oh,
then, right?
we can't stand New York.
Yeah, we're not Yankee fans here in Boston.
Gotcha. Okay. But anyway, my little brother had a strippers come to his, like, I don't know, was it his 19th birthday, 21st birthday, and these strippers come in, like you said, they had a guy with them. This guy was carrying a gun. Back in those days, I didn't carry a pistol or nothing with me, but after they did their stripping show for a couple hours and danced around half naked, and they was letting people buy them, and they was going upstairs, you guys. This guy was collecting money, selling these women out, and there's big money in that, you guys. These women, and that's another thing I want to talk to everybody on here tonight about. Now, now this is not political, but you know how women's got a right to do abortions, right? How come it is, if a woman's got a right to do with her body whatever she wants, why is it that they cut out the oldest profession in the world is prostitution? How come a woman, I know it's still legal in Las Vegas and stuff, but if a woman really wants to do that, and there's men out there that's willing to pay for it, you guys got to think there's a lot of homely men out there that's never had a woman. Now, why would a woman not be allowed to do that, but she's allowed to do everything else with her body? I don't get it, you guys. I mean, what kind of little wimpy guys would come up and ban something like that back in the old days? You know, hey, we don't like whorehouse. Was it the churches that did it? Or what was it? What was it that stopped that?
It's a combination of things. First of all, you got the morality police, and second of all, you got the IRS.
Well, I mean, couldn't they tax it? I mean, the gambling's come in all these states now that used to be illegal.
How do you tax a streetwalker?
Well, I'm just talking like open up nice cat houses. I mean, I'm not saying I would go to
They
them
should
or
make it
anything.
legal. Absolutely.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to ask you guys. Do you guys think it should be legal?
Of course it should.
Yes, it should be.
Do you know how you get around the prostitution thing? Bring a video camera with you, right?
Right.
And just say we're making a porno movie.
Yeah.
Is that all you have to do?
Pornography's legal.
Well, I guess you're right. I guess there's.
And you get to pay for to star in the movie.
You pay your actors.
Right, so you're not paying them for sex.
You're not. Yeah, you're paying them to act.
I just don't get it, you guys. I mean, I'm not saying that I would go to that, but there is a lot of lonely or, let's say, handicapped men out there that's never had a woman in their life, and I don't think it's right for them to be deprived like that, man. I mean, just like if you keep a dog chained up and never let it get with a female dog, I just think that's wrong. Why is it? I mean, it's just crazy, this world we live in. It's like so hypocritical. A woman has a right to do what she wants, but she can't sell her body.
I'm sure a bunch of married men feel the exact same way, Don.
Yep.
All right. Now, all right. I'm going to ask you guys a question. I know Shannon's room, and I apologize, but Shannon don't
Oh my
care what I
God!
say.
Stop with that shit.
All right, but anyway, these guys, Jimmy, you and Paul, just say you guys had a lot of money, and you guys went out to Vegas. I don't know if it's legal in Vegas, but my brother said there's some part outside of Vegas.
not inside the city limits.
All right, with you and Paul, say you and Jimmy went out to Vegas, and you guys had plenty of money on you, and you guys wasn't married. Would you guys go in that whorehouse?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, I would. If I had money to burn, why not?
Why not? Oh, you hear that?
There you go,
Shannon
Shannon.
said she'd go. So you think they should have male whorehouses then too, Shannon, right?
Male or female, it don't matter.
Or a combination, go in and get what you want, right?
Yeah. I guess,
And Donald, what you got to remember is you're not paying her for sex. You're paying her to leave when she's done.
Hey, I never thought about
you're
that.
paying her for you to leave.
Exactly.
I never thought. Hey, that's a good one, Dave. That is a good one.
I'm not paying you for sex. I'm paying you to leave.
Yeah, so you don't have that burden the next morning. You got to leave. You know that. I'm sure you guys were all young and woke up one morning and had some strange fat chick next to you, or somebody you didn't want there to be there when you came home.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my God, what did I do last night? Why did I do that for?
Then you go to the bathroom, look in the mirror, and you look like Joker from Batman.
Oh my God!
Here we go.
Just earned your Red Wings.
Red Wings. Here we go. Red Wings. You know why? It's getting close to the second hour. The second hour always gets worse on this show.
If it can be possible, it does get worse.
Are we doing commercials?
Yep, we are.
We are going to do some commercials.
We got about 8 minutes.
All right, just wanted to make sure, so.
But have you guys always noticed the second hour always gets dirtier for some reason? I mean,
absolutely.
The show don't get worse, it gets dirtier.
Well, because we're getting drunker.
You guys, see, but I'm not drinking nothing. You guys, I'm drinking Coca-Cola, but
You're
I'm
drinking green Kool-Aid.
You know what? I don't have any, and I'm going to kick my wife's ass for not buying me some.
Let me tell you something. Your wife will turn you inside out. I've seen that woman do it.
Yes, and actually, she's got me doing chores now, and I don't like it either. Thanks, Dave.
Yeah,
You
know what she does, guys? If you don't do the chores, she'd be like, "Don't make me call Dave."
Well, see, Dave is our CO. Well, I'll tell you guys right now. I think Jeremy or Shannon told you guys last night, but we are a part of a militia, but we're a constitutional militia, and we are going to Columbus, the capital of Ohio, tomorrow to protest State Bill 260, which is going to try to ban our guns, you guys. But anyway, Dave is a CO. Dave can kick ass, you guys. I'm just going to tell you flat out, Dave Coots can kick ass, and
Coots is?
What's that?
Coots is?
All of them can kick ass.
Well, he's teaching us how to
Right.
kick ass. He teaches us how to kick ass too. Is what he's teaching us. But I don't know. I wouldn't want to mess with Dave. I'll tell you the truth. I mean, if I ever pissed him off right now, I would try to get away from him if I had a chance. I mean, I would.
Run!
Now my wife's trying to use this against me. She's like, if you don't take out the trash, I'm going to call Dave and show him a full can of trash that's sitting here. I'm thinking, oh, man, because they'll think that I'm a lazy ass, at home. But I'm not lazy, but my wife, I don't know, she's changing, you guys. The other day I woke up and she was taking pictures of me while I was asleep.
You weren't naked, were you?
Very creepy.
No,
you weren't
got
naked,
the
were
picture.
you, Donald?
No, Dave, you got the picture. Remember?
Oh, that's right. She did send me the picture, yeah.
And I woke up and I'm like, what in the hell is happening? What are you doing here, taking pictures of me while I'm asleep? And she says, I'm showing Dave what your fat ass is here laying here at, what was it, 8 or 9 o'clock and still in bed.
Yeah, she said, look at that lazy ass still in the bed.
My God, man. She's changed up. Jimmy, I know you guys haven't ever seen my wife. I don't know if you guys have ever been on my profile yet. But like I told you guys, I've been married for over 28 years. We're going on our 29th anniversary this summer. But, man, it's a long time to be married, brother. It is. I mean...
Hey, Donald, walk lightly, right? Brother. Walk lightly.
No. Marriage is both people have to work on a marriage to make it happen. I mean, you got to give and take. It's a give and take, you guys. Marriage is a give and take. And, it just... I didn't mean to get on that subject, but... What's that, Dave? I
said
hear
she
you.
takes and you give, right? Because you know that old saying, what's yours is hers and what's hers is hers. Remember that?
Yes, and you know what? I used to do a lot of giving back when I was younger, though. A lot of giving. And you know what I mean. But
yeah, that slows down with age, too.
But as you get older, as I've tried to explain, things change. Now, for some men, no, they don't. Some guys like Jimmy. Jimmy could be going around with a heart on every day. I don't know. He's up, 61 years old?
Oh, you guys got to remember something.
I haven't jerked off in 4 years.
Wait a minute.
You use it or lose it, Jimmy. It's use it or lose it.
I haven't had
Remember
sex in 4 years.
So, Jimmy, you're going to explode. What are you going to do?
I got no desire, probably because of the pills I'm taking, but I got absolutely no desire and I don't miss it. Because when I did do it, I swang, I did all kinds of shit, and to top that is hard.
Oh, so you was one of them crazy sex guys that did a little bit of everything then.
Well, the second wife, the Colombian, I married her and we went swinging.
The Colombian. I just something about that. I just thought of that story you told us about Craigslist. I don't know, Jimmy, where you meet your chicks at, but when you was swinging now, what would you do? Would you go to your buddy's house, you and your wife, and
No, you'd find them online. And there would be a time and a place to meet.
these are strangers.
We would rent the whole hotel.
You ever go to a key party, Jimmy?
What's a key party? Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Where you get a bunch of couples together and you drop
No,
the car
you
keys
go
in
in
a
with
bowl.
the couple as a couple. They won't let you go in single. Except the
well,
women. They let the women come in single.
Nice.
Yeah, but you go to a key party. You get a bunch of couples together. They drop their car keys in the bowl.
Yeah,
and
I know. That's who you end up with.
Yep.
I never did that, Dave.
No,
They were ugly.
well, that's it. You're supposed to ask. if can my husband fuck you, or can my wife fuck you, or whatever it was.
Man, that's got to be a strange.
Captain, you always had to call him Captain. So you go to the guy and ask if it's okay to fuck his wife. It was really strange.
Wow.
When it came to that.
I mean,
I can imagine.
But if he's got a good-looking wife, Jimmy, and you're sitting there with your wife, you're thinking, I've never done that, so I'm just asking you guys. I don't even know. So you've done this, Jimmy. You swing. You told us.
Yes. So I've sat there getting a blowjob while she was fucking somebody else when we were talking to each other.
Wow.
Oh my God. What about you, Paul?
No.
No. You never done nothing like that, Paul?
No.
So Jimmy's been a
That's
little
why
bit more
Paul's
wild.
still having sex. He's trying to beat his old record.
Yeah.
See, I can't beat him anymore.
What record?
So it sounds to me like Jimmy has been more sexually active. Well, I don't mean more sexually active, but in his
I was a
past,
horny motherfucker. Let me tell you, sex ran my life for many decades.
you know what? I don't know what's killed more people, sex or religion. I don't know.
Religion.
Well, you're right, Dave. But
I had a boss, this guy Leo, great guy, and his father had died before I met him, and I was talking to him about his father. I'm like, you never mentioned your father, and he goes, well, and I was like, how did he die? He goes, he died having sex. I go, oh my God, that must have freaked your mother out. He goes, yeah, when she got the phone call, she really freaked out.
Oh, that's a bad one. Oh God.
No! True story.
True story?
Wow.
He died cheating on his wife.
You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't.
Yeah. That would be
dead if you do, you're dead if you
Do
don't.
you know what they call that if you die having sex?
Well,
No.
Called falling off.
I didn't know that. So there's an actual word for that. Then.
That's a hell of a way to go, though.
Yeah,
of
we're
course.
gonna do some commercials here. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Trojan. Trojan's going to pick this show up, you guys. They have to.
Who's fine? What fine? Where the hell did I die? Must have been a dream. I don't believe where I've been. Come on, let's do it again.
Whew, nice shooting. Hey, that's a sweet AK-47 chest rig. Is that multicam?
Yep, got it from StrikeHardGear.com.
Strike what?
StrikeHardGear.com.
Set your sights on StrikeHardGear.com. Tough, tactical gear for your Soviet-style weapon that's made in the USA. Affordable, plus a no-questions-asked 30-day money-back guarantee and lifetime replacement warranty. StrikeHardGear.com. Go ahead. Pull the trigger.
Everyone, you got the 215 out. Doesn't matter what kind of sandwich, sir. I'll explain later. Thank you, sir.
Jimmy John's. Come in. Sir, did you know your house is on fire? Yes, I did. Grab a bucket.
Jimmy John's.
Come in.
Sir, did you know your house is on
Grab a
fire?
bucket.
Jimmy John's.
Come in.
Sir, did you know?
Yes, I did. Grab a bucket.
Jimmy John's.
Come in.
Sir, did you?
Yes, I did. Grab a bucket. Fire department. Come in. Sir, did you know you... It's okay, Captain. We got it handled. Care for a sandwich? Thanks, but tell me something. Shoot. Why didn't you call the fire department first? I did. Jimmy John's, America's favorite sandwich delivery.
Hey everyone, I want to tell you all about an amazing salon. Joyce's, located at 132 Ferry Street in Everett, Massachusetts. Joyce's specializes in the latest techniques in coloring, styling, cutting, and beach waves. Joyce's features to Kesha all natural nutrient products and organic color. Joyce's full-service spa and salon, located at 132 Ferry Street, Everett, Massachusetts. 617-387-6688. Specializing in you.
Woke up this morning with a wine glass in my hand. Who's fine? What fine? Where the hell did I die? Must have been a dream. I don't believe where I've been. Come on, let's do it again.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back all in.
Hello, my name is Donald Wissman.
I'm Paul Daniels.
I'm an idiot.
Yes, he is.
I'm Dave.
Oh, God, you made me choke one up. Jimmy, you're killing me, man. Or Paul.
Oh, that was great. Thank you, Jim. That really
thank
brightened my day.
Put us in the right mood for the second hour.
Yes. Now this is where it gets good. This second hour, guys. I'm all in. Let's all come in and let's. I want to hear some more stories about your life, Jimmy or Paul or Dave or Shannon, Jeremy. Come on, let's hear something.
You got to push the button, Jimmy. Where I'm push to talk.
My problem is I can't remember them. You guys got to come up with the story, and that makes me think of a story.
Okay,
that's how
Jimmy's
I
reactive.
I mean, we do have to put Post-it notes on Papaw to listen to the show the next day.
Yeah, my mind's not getting any better. That's
what the hell was there was something we was supposed to remind you about? I forget.
His godson.
I can't remember.
Oh yeah, you got to call your godson.
I got to call my nephew.
Yes, don't forget that, Jimmy.
Is he the one that runs out there and goes, "You damn kids, get off my lawn"?
I think
Exactly,
in 10 years that'll be Jimmy. That'll be Jimmy.
The angry old guy.
That's Jimmy shaking his hand. Yeah, I'll get you. But here you guys go. This was a story I was reading. If you guys didn't hear about it, I think I sent it to Dave. But there was this semi truck in Florida on I-10 last week. This happened last week, you guys, and they spilled. I guess it wrecked and it spilled. It didn't tell it in how many gallons. This truck was carrying
60,000 pounds of Bud Light.
60,000 pounds. Yes, it said Busch beer. I don't know. I didn't say Bud Light.
I drink
the
Busch
one I
beer.
saw was
I'm
Bud
drinking
Light.
a Busch beer right now.
All right. On I-10, they said it was flowing. It was flowing down I-10. You guys, 60,000 pounds of beer. I mean, the homeless guys should have been out there sucking that stuff up in old jugs and stuff, man. You know
they couldn't get a ride up there quick enough.
Oh my gosh! I bet they had hazmat. You know, this day and time, they probably had hazmat crews up there over beer.
Oh, absolutely, the EPA was all over it.
Oh yeah, well I tell you guys what, I hauled a load from California one time that was placarded flammable, and took it to a bottling company that they used the ingredient in energy drinks.
Really?
For what?
What was you hauling?
Energy drink.
Yeah, they put it in energy drinks. It was placarded flammable, and apparently, if they use it in the right amount, then they think it's okay to drink.
Oh
my brother John used to deliver oxygen, and I come home drunk one night, and I switched the placards over to radiation, and didn't tell him, and he was driving through the fucking tunnel in Boston, and he got pulled over, and oh boy did he get so much shit. He came home so fucking pissed he wanted to fucking pull my head off.
Yeah, that could be a big, huge fine.
Dave, is that very serious? What you did that plaque that's on your truck, like explosives, chemicals?
Oh yeah. If you get caught taking one off or misplacarding a load, the fines can go up into the thousands of dollars really, really quick.
And you guys really did that, Paul?
I did it. I admitted it. Yeah, I admitted it because he's like, I don't know how the fuck it happened. I'm like, oh my God, John, I did that. I was shit-faced. I'm sorry. He's like, I could have fucking lost my license. And I was like, oh God, this isn't going to turn out well.
Yeah, because you know what would have said? He didn't do a proper pre-trip that morning.
Yes.
Well, he was like, somebody obviously switched these because it was, it's an oxygen truck.
Right.
And, they were like, we don't give a fuck.
Yep, and they don't. They said they would have told him you should have done a better pre-trip.
A better. Now, what's the pre-trip? Is that checking your truck out before you leave?
Check your truck out. Yeah.
Check your truck before. Yeah, you're supposed to do a pre-trip when your truck sits before you take off.
Oh God, there's so many rules and regulations now to do anything, isn't there? I mean, anything you do now, there's so many regulations and rules. It's red tape. Everything you do in life anymore. I mean, what happened to this thing's being simple, you guys? Come on. I mean, I know it's safety reasons. I mean, but come on. I think they go overboard with some of this stuff, you guys.
Oh, they always do. We know that.
I mean, it's just
bureaucracy.
Bureaucracy, yeah, that's it. I have a hard time saying that word, though, Paul. Bureaucracy, is that right? Bureaucracy. I can't say it.
You got it.
Actually, it's good when you slur.
Say it 3 times fast.
No, I'd mess it up really bad. Have you guys ever caught yourself trying to write something down and you couldn't spell a word, and you try to figure out a way around that word to try to spell it? To say the same thing?
Do it all the time.
Yes, because you can't spell a word, or you ain't got a way to Google that word, so you find a way around that sentence and write it down. I do it all the time myself. I'm not a sophisticated guy, you guys, and none of us are.
No. Hey, don't be saying that. Don't be saying that. You're gonna get somebody on the show.
That's
right.
right.
Gonna listen. Gonna listen and log in.
Quote the phone number.
Oh yeah, it's 800-1-800-508-5431.
Now what are we expecting now? When somebody calls in, do we want them to just tell us a funny story or something messed up that happened in their life?
We should have a question that they have to answer or something. You know what I mean?
What's the weirdest thing ever happened to you?
Yeah, let's do that tonight.
Oh yeah. What's the weirdest thing that ever happened to you? 1-800-508-5431.
If they break out in a story about a midget and a weed whacker and a chicken, then we know we got something.
We got gold.
No, not the chicken. Turkey.
Well, you guys, I'll tell you what. The porn industry made tons of money off midgets having sex, you guys. I do know that much. For some reason, weirdos like to watch midgets have sex. Why? Why do you want to watch midgets?
I guarantee you that has something to do with pedophilia. Guaranteed.
Think it does?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
A midget, they got the normal size hands, normal size feet, normal size head, and a normal size dick. And that's why they want them, because it looks bigger on them.
Yeah, because look, if you're 3 foot tall and you got an 8-inch penis,
right,
it looks like it's 12 foot long.
Right, because the 8 inches is going below his knees.
Yeah, but most of the midgets in porn are female.
Hey, I never did think about that. You're right, Dave. The little midgets, it makes their little tallywhackers look bigger.
If you so much as touch his ass, I'll put firecrackers in your nutsack and blow your balls all over your pants. Jesus, Carmen.
I can't stand that, Jeremy. Please.
I know you can't. I love it.
Don't.
Are you pushing? Are we talking? Oh, okay.
It's just the loudness. I mean, I don't care about it. It's loud.
So it's just him.
And when he does it, and I can hear Jeremy when he types too. It says.
Hey, Jeremy, after the show, you got to stay on the air. We got to get some new sound effects.
All right. And one of them I thought of earlier was "Run, Forrest, run!"
Run!
We need that one.
That's funny. I used to actually do an impression of Forrest Gump all the time, and I was actually pretty good at it. It's been so many years. It doesn't even sound like it anymore.
What part
your voice changed? Your balls dropped?
Do it.
Do it. No, I ain't that good at it anymore.
You can stay here.
Well, actually, I did it on the air the other day, but it didn't sound right.
I know.
Well, I know when I went to Washington, D.C. last October, we was standing there next to that mall, and I thought about that Forrest Gump movie, so I started screaming out. I said, Jenny! Jenny! It just reminded me of Forrest Gump. I don't know. It showed him a lot being in Washington, you guys, and it just reminded me of that movie. I don't know. Something stupid. Oh, man.
Not the crickets.
It deserved it. It really deserved it.
Well, I just wanted. I like Washington, you guys. Washington was great. I mean, I love the history of Washington. I know this.
Do you mean
Washington
the person?
Monument?
You mean the person or the place?
Well,
it reminds me more of a tribute to Bill Clinton.
Have you ever been to
he's
Washington?
talking the place because with the like you said, people don't live there. It's just all statues.
No, they do now, but they're not. They were never intended to. That's why they don't have senators and stuff.
3 days ago, some guy shot himself in front of the White House.
In D.C., there's tons of places to live inside D.C. City.
No, I'm saying near the
mall,
Capitol, the White House.
That not really, but there are people that do live there inside the area. But D.C. is a bigger area, and people do live in it. The license plates say taxation without representation because they have no senators or nothing because people were never intended to live there. and now they do.
And they're bitching about it.
And they should.
Do they have electoral college votes that come out of the District of Columbia?
Oh, Washington, D.C.?
No, you get to vote as a citizen, but you don't have any senators or congressmen.
So you have no representation.
Exactly.
That's weird that they. I don't know. The whole setup is kind of weird how they did that, but it makes sense though when Dave says that the original. Well, here we go to politics, but it's not really politics. But the government was only supposed to own so much land, right, Dave? I mean, don't it go back to that?
Yeah, was it 10 square miles for the capital, and then lease forts and ports from the states?
Yeah, I think that's what they built around that. I think that's where the slums are, right, you guys? What they built around them all.
The outside of D.C. is where it's bad, yeah.
Well, you've been there, according to listening to you talk.
I've been there 4 or 5 times.
Now, Paul, you're a witness. If you're like standing at the, say, the Lincoln Monument, and you look out and you see the George Washington Monument, it looks really close. But when you go to walk that, man, that's like 2 or 3 mile walk, brother.
Yeah, it's a long walk from Lincoln to Washington Monument. I've done it several times, actually.
Oh my God! And they got these benches and these walkways, and you guys know we actually seen human feces on a lot of these benches. I mean, it gets pretty nasty in some areas. There in the mall area too, it's nasty, you guys. I mean, I'm sure there's people that cleans it up.
Last time I was down there, every time, as a matter of fact, I've been down there, I found it to be clean and safe as long as you were in the downtown.
Well, I felt safe. I felt safe down in the mall area. You know, there was Antifa people there, Black Lives Matter, but I didn't. There's so many DC police and people around there. You feel safe. I didn't have a fear in my body when I was there.
Yeah, you are safe. That's why. Because they don't fuck around.
Now, like us going to Columbus tomorrow. Columbus may be worse than actually going to our nation's capital, the capital of Ohio.
It's gonna be worse. I'm telling you that right now. I've been there and done that, dealt with them.
How come every city in Ohio is a shithole? Every single one.
Because it's Ohio.
It is
because it's Ohio.
Thank you, Shannon.
You're welcome.
Hey, really though, Cincinnati, it's a shithole, you guys. It's a shithole. Dayton is a shithole. I'm not talking about people that live in these towns, but the towns themselves, the cities. Now we got a lot of small towns, but they're shitholes too. I mean, we got a town called Lebanon, Ohio. Now you guys can go through Lebanon, and it's like a Norman Rockwell picture. It's like an old, you know what I mean? It's a really clean old town, clean. And they've actually filmed a lot of movies in Lebanon, Ohio. This is right up the street from where we live. Have you guys ever heard of Lebanon, Ohio?
Nope.
They got a prison there.
In Ohio or in Lebanon.
Well, I mean, they did a few movies there. Like I don't know, you guys remember Harper Valley PTA? You guys remember that movie? Jeannie C. Riley sang that song.
My Dream of Jeannie. Yeah.
No, she did the TV show.
Yes, but
there was a movie first.
Yeah, Harper Valley PTA. That was filmed. Most of it was filmed in Lebanon. And there was another movie called Milk Money. I don't know if you guys remember that movie.
Milk Money?
Never heard of it. Who was in it?
I forget. It's been so long ago. But
is it the woman, the blonde that married Don Johnson?
It might be right. I know there's
Kathy Griffin or something.
Griffin.
Yeah, Melanie Griffith.
Who is it?
Melanie Griffith.
Melanie Griffith. Yeah, that's not the one.
Yeah, that's it.
That Milk Money.
You nailed it, Jimmy.
Yeah,
that you remember.
Yes.
That you fucking remember.
Useless trivia.
Holy shit.
I have no control on what I remember.
Wow.
Don't even matter.
Did you think she was hot, Jimmy?
At one time.
Yeah. Didn't she have all that face work done?
Yeah, but see, a lot of the Scandinavians, they hit the wall early. You know what I mean? Come 40, 50, they look like they're in their 80s.
She had all that plastic surgery and ended up looking like a fucking circus freak.
The South American women do that too. They look pretty young, but they don't age well.
When did plastic surgery take off, you guys? When do you guys think it really
I'd say
took
the
off?
60s, yeah.
Really? In the 60s? I didn't realize they was doing that in the 60s, you guys. I didn't. I mean,
I'm sure it started in the 20s, but it wasn't.
Right, but when people were doing it on a regular basis,
especially for movies and stuff.
Yeah, Hollywood
big
boomed
time.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, you got regular people now. I mean, that at one time, plastic surgery and like Botox and stuff, that was for the filthy rich, right? At one time.
Yeah, they'd charge thousands of dollars. That's why.
yeah, hundreds of thousands back then.
Yeah.
Now your average, I don't know, your average workers are going out here getting Botox and plastic surgery done. I mean,
They get it in a cream formula. You see the guy he does the bags under his eyes in 4 minutes, they're gone?
Yeah.
That's what all cosmetics is coming down to now.
Do you believe in that stuff, though? I mean, does it really work? I've never tried it.
Yeah, it does. I do believe it. You're looking at the goddamn camera.
I look at some of these people that have had plastic surgery.
Went dead. Everything went dead. Everything went dead on me.
Got really quiet.
Yeah, it went dead there.
I took my finger off. That's why.
Oh, okay, well, finish your story, Paul. It's getting interesting.
No, but I'm just saying, see these people and they get these freaks in Hollywood, and they get so much plastic surgery, they don't even look anything like they looked like before. They're unrecognizable, and they look like a
Joan
freak.
Rivers.
Yeah, it's is that your
Megan
original
Fox.
face really that fucking bad?
Yeah, I know.
Well, look
Megan
at Michael
Fox
Jackson.
Megan Fox is a prime example, guys. She was beautiful way before she had anything done.
I can't picture her, Dave. I can't remember Megan Fox.
Transformers.
She was the brunette.
Ninja Turtles.
Oh, talk about good-looking women. I remember one now. I remember a good-looking woman now. Just so you guys
Hopefully her name's Linda Wisman.
Well, no, I love my wife too, but there was a lady. She started out on soap operas, then she started winning. She went into movies. She played in that movie about angels. Meg Ryan, I think is her name. She's got the short blonde hair. Meg Ryan.
Yes.
I think she's beautiful, man. You guys. She used to play in Young and the
She
Restless
went out
or
with
something
Harrison
like that.
Ford or married Harrison Ford.
I don't remember.
Oh
but
no, it's not. It's one of the their brothers.
One of them Baldwin. One of them Baldwin.
Not the
boys?
bald ones. It was
Oh,
I can't remember the
It
name.
wasn't the Swayze brothers. Oh shit.
No.
There's another.
Are you talking about the Quades?
Quades. Yes, Randy Quaid.
It wasn't Uncle Eddie, was it?
Not
Cousin
Randy.
Eddie? Not
she,
Randy.
she married one of them.
Yeah.
Dennis.
It had to have been Dennis because Randy's
Dennis.
in Canada hiding from the feds.
Yeah, I got
what he
crossing the border.
Dennis was a good actor. I like Dennis Quaid, you guys.
Yeah, me too. I liked Randy Quaid. I thought he was awesome. He's a lunatic. He's a raging lunatic, but he's a great actor.
But he plays it well.
Yeah.
Me and Shannon was just talking about him today on that Christmas movie he made with Sibby. Christmas Vacation.
Christmas Vacation. Well, all
Cleaning
the
out the
vacations.
shitter. Cleaning out the shitter. Yeah, shitter's full. Randy Quaid, yes, good actor.
He was in Independence Day. He was great in that.
Yours!
Oh, he was the guy that flew the plane into the ship.
You alien assholes.
The shit-faced pilot.
Yeah, when he goes up, I'm back.
Yeah, I'm back. He was the one talking about getting probed and all that stuff, and they said they had sex with him.
They did things to him. Sexual things.
Sexual things, yes. Yes, I remember that.
Speaking of that, how you doing, Private Wronghole?
Tonight, I'm doing pretty good, but remember, Jimmy promoted me to sergeant.
I thought he was major, Ron.
No, we demoted him. We demoted him back down to private.
Yeah, busted back to private.
I was going to bring him up to lieutenant.
Yeah, he left the post.
I thought Jimmy brought me up to sergeant. He called me sergeant one night. Sergeant
Wronghole.
General Wronghole.
I'll never be a general. I'll never be a general.
Does it matter the rank? You're still in the wrong hole.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
You're right.
Generally, you're in the wrong hole.
I'm generally in the wrong hole.
You're generally in the wrong hole. Yep.
Hey, wait a minute. How did this all come about anyway? Me getting called Private Wronghole. I don't know where this
You
started.
said you like Peter.
Yeah.
Oh, Peter Griffin from The Family Guy.
One time, my cousin and I touched wieners.
Yeah, I never touched wieners with my cousin. I believe that, Jeremy. Yes. Did you touch wieners
Hey,
with your cousin?
Donald.
Yes, sir.
I got one question. Does incidental
Pissing
contact
in the
count?
toilet.
Incidental contact. I'm trying to think of that. What does that mean, you guys? Incidental contact.
But I had 30 nephews and nieces, and when we get together for Christmas at my mother's house, you got to go in there in shifts.
You're talking a bathroom, right?
Yeah, there was only one bathroom. I had 13 brothers and sisters and 30 nephews and nieces.
Oh, Jesus.
So you smell some really ranky
In a
shit,
bathroom.
though. Did you have the potpourri spray in there by any chance?
No, we didn't have that stuff.
No, but they did have to paint the walls once a month.
No, and if it got that bad, you went in there and you put that rub on your chest there. What, vapor rub or vapor rub? Yeah,
That
you put
would
that
kill
on
the
your
scent.
nose.
That would kill the scent of crap. Yes, it would. Now, don't them coroners and stuff put that under their nose when they work on dead bodies and stuff? That Vicks? Yeah.
I would, yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy, that makes sense. That's
No, you never did answer my question. Do you think incidental contact counts?
Now, does that mean, like, I don't know what you mean, though, Dave. Come on, explain to me. I'm lost.
Shannon's laughing. We'll let Shannon explain.
No, I'm not explaining it to Donald.
Incidental contact. Jimmy, Paul, Jeremy, what does it mean? Now, come on now. Incidental contact. Is it you talking about two guys or a guy and a woman?
Incidental contact when you go buy somebody and they come closer and next thing you know it, you're hitting a tit?
What? No, we're
dueling dicks.
Yeah, we're talking about dueling dicks here.
No, Dave. I've never bumped dicks with nobody. I'll call it.
Back to I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
You guys, I'm telling you,
we crossed streams. We didn't cross dicks.
Streams. There you go, Jimmy. You have a sword fight. Did you ever do that?
Exactly.
With your buddies?
Like I said, because we all had to go at the same time, and it was statistics. Get them in, get them out.
Shannon should know. Shannon should know you never cross streams.
Well, she's a woman. Hey, you know what? We was.
No, that's Ghostbusters. Come on.
You never cross the streams. That's bad, Ray.
That's
bad, Ray.
That's bad, Ray.
All right, give me the car crash. I deserve it for that one.
I'm like really slow.
Don't do it. Really, too late.
Thank you, Jeremy.
I was looking up other sound effects, guys. Sorry.
No, me and my friend me and my buddy Greg, the one that I was telling you about that died, we'd get drunk, you guys, and we'd go hang out in graveyards, and we'd get out and take a piss, and never bump dinks, but we would take our streams and sword fight, write our names. You guys ever tried to write your name in the snow before?
Of course you did. Everyone tried that one.
Sure we did. Now, how does girls write their name in the snow? Now, they would have a hard time doing it.
You gotta pick dot.
I was going to say you got to pick her up and carry her.
Now wait a minute. Hey, here's a question. Since Shannon's on here, Shannon, can a girl stand up and pee like a man if she wanted to?
Yes.
Is it awkward though?
No.
So why do they why don't they put urinals in women's bathrooms then? Why does girls? That's really crazy.
That has got to be one of the stupidest things I've ever heard.
What? I mean, if a girl can stand up and take a leak,
because it goes straight down, not
Just
out.
because we can do it doesn't mean we want to do it 24/7.
Well, I would rather do that than
they're probably cupping it with like two hands trying to direct the stream or something.
Oh, I'm picturing that now.
You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't.
If they had urinals, Donald, they would definitely cross the stream.
Yes. They would. They would play men games, wouldn't they?
Well, they go in groups to the bathroom, so.
I'm going to ask my wife if she can stand up and pee. I'm going to ask her.
Please do that.
Go do it, Donald. Go do it.
I'm going to do it live.
Don't worry, we'll wait for you.
I'll do it live on air. Hey, Linda.
That's what it's
you don't have to say
like.
that. Just shake your head, yes or no. Shannon said she can. Can a woman stand up and pee if she has to? Just shake your head, yes or no. Yes, she said you can. Yeah.
See? Now we know. And knowing is half the battle.
Well, the battle's not over because we need to take the toilets. Well, we got to take toilets in case they got to take a dump. But, I don't know why a girl, every time you see movies, they'll run out and get behind a tree and squat like if there's monsters after them. Why don't they just pull it out and pee like a man and move on?
Have you ever seen a
What scary
vagina?
movie are you talking about?
Yeah.
I have
What?
never seen a woman do that in a scary movie. What are you talking about?
I have. I mean,
A scary porn movie, Donald?
What?
No.
Yeah. German, probably.
I've been out walking in the woods with my wife, and she'll go like behind 10 trees, so I can't see her, so she can squat the pee.
Okay, Donald, for a girl to stand up, it's not the optimal pissing position.
Well, I
There you
guess
go.
it'd be kind of weird. I guess they would have to actually take their pants down anyway and spread their legs and pull it open and pee, right?
You're really putting way too much thought into this, Donald.
Well,
way
this is
too
all
much
in.
thought.
This is all in, though, ain't it? What this is about?
Yeah, I guess.
Just like, do I have to swallow?
You're the guy. Jimmy, you're the guy that sucked it off for me.
We're all going like, no. Do I have to swallow? That's the first thought that came into his fucking mind.
Oh, gosh. Jimmy, you guys are killing me, man.
You have to assume at that point, you've been asked that question before.
But wait a minute, Jimmy said he would even end the guy off with a hand job. He did say that, you guys. He said I would suck him off and finish him off with a hand job. I mean,
but what he didn't do is he asked the question, does he have to swallow? But he didn't answer it. So would you swallow for $1 million?
No.
There you go. Well, he said that quick.
Let's up the ante.
What about $2 million?
$2 million.
No, that ain't gonna happen either.
Come on, Jimmy. $2 million?
I don't want.
Jimmy, you already got it in your mouth. You might as well finish.
That's easy money.
No, because it ain't.
Underestimate the power of the Schwartz.
He's gonna have a rubber on, so I'll let him blow a load my mouth with the rubber on.
First of all, is there like a non-disclosure act involved with this?
And that would be for $2 million. So the hand job would be
because the worst part is everyone knowing it's gotta be. You can't go anywhere at that point.
But you can move away if you had $1 million.
Well, that's
change
true,
your
yeah.
name.
Yeah, but I can change my appearance at any time. You should see through my life. I got different looks for all kinds of shit.
Jimmy, you be
You
one.
can't just give a fake name.
Yeah.
Jimmy,
Good idea. Thank you, Shannon.
you be one rich cocksucker. I'll tell you that, buddy.
One time, my cousin and I touched wieners.
Oh, Jimmy, you're killing me.
I don't think we asked Shannon that question. She wasn't with us when that question was.
She wasn't on this show. No.
Well, it's a little different situation for her.
Well, yeah, a little bit, but hey, you know, some women don't do that.
Wait a minute. Now we're talking about a woman doing another woman. Now, would a woman do that to a woman for $1 million?
I know, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yep.
Yeah, because
Absolutely.
when two women
love
do it,
each
it's
other.
beautiful.
They really do.
Yep.
It's beautiful when two women do it. When two guys do it, it looks like
It's-
two.
Well, it's not too beautiful if
gross.
it's two ugly fat people doing it, you know?
Oh, yeah, well, that's true, too. And that can go on either side.
Exactly.
You know, Dave, what you said, though? My wife told me that as a woman, I mean, that's what I said. I said, you know, women to me are more feminine, and it don't look that bad to a man. But she says, well, you be a woman, it does look bad for two women to do it to a woman. But when, you know, if a woman sees two guys doing it, maybe they don't think it looks that bad. You know what I'm saying?
It still looks bad.
Oh, it does?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Every woman I've known and gone out with, like I said, even at the swingers, that was a big part of it. The wives would jump all over the other girls.
Yeah, but no guys were going after the other guys, right?
No.
Yeah,
exactly. How come a lot of girls act like it's so hard to get a girl? But girls, really, I'm telling you guys, most girls like sex more than men do, you guys, but they act like they don't.
Do you know why more women are apt to be with another woman? Because women like pretty things, and women are pretty.
Yeah, they are.
So a woman
Like
looks
pretty
at
things.
a woman can look at a woman as being pretty, which a guy looks at a guy and we're like, ugh. We can't even, you know what I mean? I can't fathom a man
A couple
looking
of
good.
people
I really
that I
can't.
thought were really cute.
Men?
You mean like guys?
Ricky
Guys.
Nelson. I thought, for a guy, he was very cute.
Would you sleep with him?
No! I'm just saying, look at him. I can see him being a babe.
He's a goddamn good-looking man.
Exactly.
I mean, not in a gay way.
Not in a gay way. What me and Dave always said.
Non-homo.
Not in a homo way. Jimmy, I get where you're coming from. I'm just messing with you, man. I'm just giving you a hard time, brother.
Leave Papa alone.
Poor old Jimmy, he's took a beating on some of these shows, man. I've took a beating. We need to get
They
Dave.
like the mulatto with the green eyes. You know what I mean? They're gorgeous.
Well, she said the F word on your guys' show, and I was surprised, man. I was like, she just said
Who
it.
said the F word?
Oh, you're talking about the
professor. The professor.
Oh, yeah. Well, we told her she could say whatever she wanted.
And she asked you, she says, well, fuck. And I was like, damn. You don't hear a doctor say stuff like that.
Have you ever seen her?
Is Jamie Lynch?
Yeah, he's talking about Jamie Lynch. She's cool. She's cool. And she's young.
Yeah, she's
Well,
young. Nice
just
looking girl.
because she's a doctor, does that mean she can't cuss?
That's right.
Right.
No,
Yeah,
but
they're
I'm
just
not
like
Doctor,
her.
she's a professor, so she's teaching in some college.
Yeah.
Well, I've never went into my doctor's office and heard him cussing, you guys. I'm just telling you.
Well, she's not that kind of doctor, though.
Yeah. She like Jimmy said, she's teaching in colleges and stuff.
I think she's psychiatry.
Yeah, she's a psychiatrist, I believe.
Or
A
psychologist,
or
whatever they are. I couldn't
Head
tell you.
shrinks.
I've seen them for 20-odd years, and I couldn't tell you the difference.
I know the difference. A psychiatrist can write prescriptions, a psychologist can't.
Okay, that's what...
That's the difference.
Yeah, one of them just talks to you, don't they, Paul? One of them just talks to you.
One's just a coach.
One
the
of
other one's a
them tells you
prescription.
you're crazy. The other one can give you drugs to make you crazy.
Yes, exactly.
You're right. You're right. Just like cancer doctors, you guys, that's all messed up. How the wording, oncologists. You think there's only one oncologist, but no, there's like two different oncologists. Radiation, chemo. I mean, the doctor systems it's all messed up out here, you guys. A doctor, I talked about this before. Your family doctor don't do nothing but guess or send you to a professional, what is another word for
Specialist.
it? Specialist. Yeah, that's the word. So anybody could basically be a family doctor. I could be a family doctor. I mean, if you don't know, just say, well,
Donald, you couldn't.
I want to say to my buddy.
No, with them gigantic hands.
Well, if I had to do like a butt exam or an anal exam, I would just send you to an ass doctor. I'm sure they got some proctologists. Is that what they call them?
Proctologist, yes.
Like I said, the first time I ever had what's the when they shove their fingers
Colonoscopy.
Prostate exam.
They shoved their fingers up.
Prostate exam.
Prostate exam. First time I had it, it was my doctor. He looked like he was a coach. And the gym, you know what I mean? Huge. His fingers were short and fat. No!
And all Jimmy could say was, "Thank you, God."
Ever since then, I went and I got myself a Asian woman. She's like 5.5 feet tall, and she's got really small fingers.
Well, I'm sorry.
Couldn't you see Donald? Couldn't you see somebody walking in for Donald to give him a prostate exam? Dr. Wronghole at your service.
Yeah, they see Donald standing there. They just fucking turn and run.
They would. My fingers are big.
I would.
But I asked Dave this the other day. I think it was last week when Dave was at my house here. I asked Dave if he ever had a prostate exam. He said no. I'll tell you what, Jimmy knows what I'm talking about. You feel violated, man. You do.
Absolutely.
You feel a little dirty.
Hey guys, they make a blood test for that. You don't have to let them stick their finger up.
Yeah, I know you can shit in the bag now or something.
Yeah.
But but when she stuck her fingers up there, I even asked her one time, "Can I have a 6-pack first?"
Oh, it hurts. It does too. It hurts.
After a 6-pack, she can do anything she wants with my asshole.
Now wait a minute. I'm talking about. Go back to your male doctor. The first time you had it done with the male guy, the big guy.
That was the one and only time I had it done by a male. I was not going to let that happen again.
Did he have you sit on his fingers? My doctor had me sit on his fingers, dude.
You got your doctor.
My doctor, she told me to roll onto my side.
Ooh.
And she's a good-looking woman, by the way.
Not me. I was in that. She said bend over onto the bench there. So I had my they're going to give you a shot in your ass. That's when she did it.
Oh, hey guys,
She did give you a shot in the ass.
Yeah, exactly. You crawl halfway up on the goddamn bench.
If you guys ever went to get a hernia, get a hernia check, a good-looking doctor walks in. She tells you to drop your drawers. You drop them, and she goes to check it, and it's hard as a rock, and she just.
Yeah, what do you do? What would you do?
She goes.
That would never happen to me.
Oh my! No, it happened to me.
Oh, you got hard when she did that?
Yeah, she just said, "Oh my!" I said, "I'm sorry." She said, "It happens all the time."
Dude, I can imagine it does.
But it happens if you let it.
Yeah, but how could you stop it, Jimmy? Just think of something nasty or something?
Yeah, exactly.
If I'm in the doctor's room, the last thing I got in my mind is sex.
Think about getting arrested.
Although, like I said, if she's good looking, got a nice body, and she's showing beaver and shit, maybe.
Well, then why would she be showing beaver? She's your doctor.
Well, you don't know. She's sitting on a fucking chair lower than you up on the bench. So I'm
maybe
looking
a little
down
cut shirt.
Yeah.
And you're looking down.
I don't know.
Never happened to me. Would never happen.
All right. Have you guys ever had your testicles x-rayed before?
X-rayed?
No. What is that thing they do to women for babies?
Sonogram.
No,
sonogram.
Mastectomy.
No, sonogram when they look at the baby.
No, when they do the tits.
No, that's ultrasound. Thank you. Sorry.
Thank you, Shannon. Well, anyway, you guys, I'm not trying to be nasty once again, but I was hurting down there one day. It's been a few years back, and they sent me in this room. I'm telling you guys, this good-looking lady comes in, and I had to pull my pants down, and she puts these towels around me just where my testicles are hanging out. And she's taking this thing and pushing on me really hard. I mean,
Donald,
guys, what?
That's called syphilis.
No.
It only burns for a while.
Well, they were checking to see if I had like any lumps or cancer or anything in there, but it hurts, you guys. But then again, this woman kept pushing on my thing was stinking there too, and they touching it, and she was a good-looking woman in the dark. And I'm sitting there thinking my wife's outside. Man, what happens if I was to, got wood? I would have been embarrassed. Yeah, I would have been so embarrassed, you guys. I don't know what I just said to her. I mean, what would I would have said? I'm sorry.
Just imagine if you got off.
Excuse me. Hey, you did hit your buddy in the back of the head at the drive-in.
Then you would have to say you're sorry, I think would be at least appropriate.
Well, it crossed my mind, guys. It crossed my mind because it wanted to start to grow. And I was like, no. And I did what you said, Paul. I started thinking of, like, really bad, nasty stuff,
Hey, can't you see Donald? Grandma.
Oh.
And it gets harder.
No. From now on, I'll just start thinking about Jimmy or something and make it go down.
Think about Jimmy. He said he'd blow you for $1 million.
Yeah.
No. Jimmy corrected that.
But Donald's not into that because he won't swallow.
No. You know what? Hey, Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy, you're either all in or you're not, buddy.
Yeah, that's right. The show's called All In.
I'm not
Jimmy cleaned it up.
I'm not sucking a load for fucking $1 million. No thanks.
Jimmy just said he's quitting the show.
But Jimmy, you guys notice how Jimmy cleaned it up tonight? Now he says the guy has to have a condom on.
If he wants to blow a load in my mouth, it's going to be to a condom.
At least he's practicing safe sex.
Like I said, either that or a hand job. Hand jobs are fucking $1 million. And coming to a condom.
Jimmy's got a menu.
He's got a price list.
He's got a list.
Now, if he really wants me to swallow without a condom, we're talking $1 billion.
$1 billion.
Jimmy, I think we got a phone call coming in.
All right, now that we've established $1 billion, now Jimmy, how much would it take to take it up the ass, buddy?
That's for nothing.
What? No, you getting bent over.
Yeah, that's fine.
And this is what it sounds like.
Oh man, that sounds like a tweet.
That's what it smells like, too.
That's a hot dog down a hallway situation right there.
Dave, I don't know about you. Dave, it's Jimmy and Paul cracked you up tonight. I mean, come on. He's made a price list for his nasty, his nasty encounters. He's already got a price list.
He's ready.
Finally deflects attention from him.
And he does no preparation for the show. Yet he has a preparation list for that.
And he says the ass, taking it in the ass. He don't care. He don't care.
Freebie, that's it.
Now wait a minute, Jimmy. Would they have to have a condom on and do you from behind?
That's like
absolutely.
That's
they
like when
load me. That's another billion.
That's like when you order dinner. It's like when you order dinner. The breadsticks are for free.
Oh God, Jimmy. Jimmy has made this. He's made this last show again. He's done it again. Jimmy does come up with some good stuff. You guys, he's got a price list for his nasty male encounters. His gay side.
There's a saying, Donald, that says chance favors a prepared mind. Jimmy's ready.
Yeah, that's right. Just in case of emergency.
Exactly.
He's gonna pull his list. I can see. Here's my prices, buddy.
Let's get this straight before we go any further.
Oh my God! My sister just texted me and says, "We got on Armed Radio. What the hell are you guys talking about on there?"
Tell him we're talking about Jimmy's jobs.
No, this might not be the family-friendly show she wants to listen to.
That's true. I can hear computers clicking off.
1-800-508-5431. You still got a chance to call in. We've got about 15 minutes left. Come on. Come on.
Call in with your gayest story.
Yeah, something weird. We want to hear something weird.
Something sick.
Something nasty, yes. Something nasty.
Especially if it involves a weed whacker and a chicken.
Yes.
Chickens.
We're going to be like your confessional. You can come here, tell your story, confess to us, and we will absolve you of your sin.
We will absolve. Yes, that sounds good. But Jimmy,
we'll make fun of you.
When Jimmy tags me, that was weird. When Jimmy tags me in this show every week, I always hit the like button, then I hit hide. I don't put it on my timeline, you guys.
Me neither.
I don't. Man.
No.
We talk. I mean, really. You would? You put this on your timeline, Shannon?
Yeah, I would. I ain't scared.
No! Then they would all hear me and talking about weird stuff, Shannon.
Well, I share it all the time, Donald.
You better not be, Jeremy. I'll kick your butt, buddy.
I shared it. That show we had 2 weeks ago, I shared that to my family, everybody.
I'm blocking Coots.
What?
What'd you say about Coots?
I said I'm blocking him on Facebook.
What are you blocking me for? What?
Were you the one that said it? I thought maybe it was Jeremy.
That was Jeremy, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, you guys, on another story, if you guys want to hear something, I thought it was funny anyway. I sent Dave the article. There was an orangutan over in Indonesia, okay, you guys, in a zoo. And I guess these people have been flipping cigarettes at this orangutan. And so this orangutan picked up smoking cigarettes. And guess what happens? You got these animal rights activists. Now they're all over this crap, dude. Let the orangutan smoke if he likes to smoke. Leave him alone, man. I mean,
he's not far from a human. He likes the same high as we do.
People should stop flipping him the fucking nicotine gum and get him off the shit.
Get him off cigarettes. But it was a funny story. But I swear, it seems like every time something funny happens like that, these activist groups always have to get involved. And people would go there to watch this orangutan smoke cigarettes. And I guess they are all up in arms over it. So everything has to stop. Everything good has to stop, man.
I'm going to Indonesia and I'm going to stop flipping some crack at them. I want to see an orangutan on crack.
Well, flip the joint at him or something. Paul, you guys...
Fuck the joint, he'll just mellow out.
It would be a baboon on crack. That's about the size of it. His ass would be blue and everything.
You're right, Jimmy. Them baboons, don't their butts stick out like a human or something like that? I mean, their asses stick out. They're real funny, a baboon.
Yeah, they're multicolored.
Yeah, they got junk in the trunk.
Oh, they're nasty looking. You guys Yeah, have you guys ever been to a zoo and watched monkeys and gorillas? They're nasty, man. I mean, they're really nasty creatures.
Well, if you left them alone and left them where they were supposed to be, they probably wouldn't have been nasty.
Well,
yeah, but humans day in, day out, and like I said, next you know they're jerking off in front of you.
Fucking walking in a fucking cage.
Yes,
people are flicking cigarettes at them.
I don't know. Let the poor orangutan smoke. They got him hooked. Give him a pack of cigarettes every day, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if Dave was there now. Dave would be calling him Turtle. He tries to get us all to quit smoking, you know, because Dave wants us to be in shape.
Eat my shorts.
But leave the orangutan alone, man. It's like he ain't gonna die of cancer. He's gonna die of something, you know.
Well, Dave's definitely not gonna let him join the militia.
No. I mean, Dave ain't like preaching or nothing. But I mean,
if it wasn't for the smoking thing, he'd be in. But the fucking smoking thing, that just put it over the fucking top.
What's that?
That's it.
Well, Dave don't preach at us. He just wants us to live longer, I guess. I'm not saying he preaches at us, but
well, hell no, I need you to stay alive longer so you can shield the bullets.
Yeah, I need to shield. I'm the big guy, so I'll take the bullets. Yes, I'm a bigger target. So hey, wait a minute, we're going to Columbus tomorrow, man. I'm talking about being a target. I shouldn't say that.
That's a good point, actually.
Yeah, let's get the big, fat, tall, bald guy, you know, without the teeth. The big, fat, bald guy without the teeth. Let's shoot him.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Donald, that carton of smokes will be in the mail to you tomorrow.
What carton of smokes?
You don't mind getting an orangutan hooked on him? Let's get you hooked on him again.
I'm still hooked. I'm smoking one right now, man.
Yeah,
that's right. I forgot he does smoke.
I roll my own, though. I can't afford cigarettes. Are like $7 a pack here, you guys. I can't afford them things, man. I roll my own.
There are about 6 here in New Hampshire. There are 12 in Mass.
I wouldn't live there. I mean, now, does Joe live in New Hampshire or Massachusetts?
No, he lives in New Hampshire.
New Hampshire, Derry.
Okay. Don't give the town away.
I'll give Jerry.
All his fans now know where to go, and they're going to be swarming his house.
Let me give the street address.
Oh, that would be fucking awesome.
Hey, you guys do know we have shirts for sale. We're not selling them, but we're selling all aboard shirts on Sarex Clothing. It says On Radio presents All Aboard with Don Wisman and Dave Coots. So if you guys would like to purchase a shirt, go on Armed Radio Group News and purchase you a shirt, brother.
Is Les going to get his cut?
There ain't no. We're not making no money. It's just the guy's not making that much money off of them. You guys. I mean, he's selling it at pretty cheap price.
I'm just fucking with you.
Oh, I know, but no, there's not much money in it. But it's just a thing. We're trying to promote the show, and it's a good-looking shirt. I'll send you a link, Jimmy. What the shirt looks like, in Paul. I'll send you guys a picture.
Why don't you send us each a shirt?
I don't have the money. My wife sent Joe a shirt. Okay.
And so Joe gets one, but we don't. No, that's all right. Don't worry.
Is Joe producing your show?
Yeah.
No. Hang on,
is he on your show?
Jimmy, we'll send you guys a shirt.
Let me talk my way out of this.
I'm a medium.
Wait a minute, please let me talk my way out of this, you guys. We only got like 10 minutes left. But I had to ask Joe's permission before I could start, promoting these shirts. I didn't know if Joe would want me to put Armed Radio on there because that belongs to him. It's his copyright, right? So I had to get his permission to put these shirts online. Now, I'm not making nothing. Dave's not making nothing. And the guys that's making them, he's not making that
radio.
much.
He's happy.
Yeah, because he's getting free advertising.
It's advertising, and that's right. That was the whole thing, was about advertising these shirts, using them for promotion, and that was the whole thing. But I'm not going to go there. But you guys ought to get with Nick and have him make you guys some shirts for your show, man.
Are you kidding me?
What?
Well,
I mean, it would look cool.
I don't want my face on the fucking thing.
Well, me and Dave's pictures are right on there, and there's a big microphone.
Well, that's going to be a huge selling point.
Mine's going to look like Mo.
Well, we could put the Pot Talk and you and Jimmy on the shirt.
No,
I mean,
my face is not going on a fucking shirt.
What about just the logo Pot Talk with your marquee?
Paul's saying he's got a face for radio.
Well, yeah, no. Well, it's just because there may or may not be outstanding warrants for me, and I don't need my face being fucking pushed around town.
Gotcha. So, Dave, are you really going to send Jimmy and Paul a T-shirt?
I didn't say I didn't have warrants. I said I didn't have felonies.
Well,
there you go.
Are you sending them a T-shirt, Dave?
We'll get them a T-shirt.
Yeah, Jimmy, what size are you?
Large.
I'll take a large too.
But you got to send Dave your address, though.
4 Friendship Drive.
Oh God, he just gives his address on
You
live radio.
can't do that, Jimmy.
They don't know what city.
Do you know what city it is?
I don't even know what city it is.
They
I
don't
forgot.
even know my
Yeah,
zip.
so you want to give the rest of it out?
It ain't hard to
Zip
figure
it.
out, Jimmy. Don't do it no more. Yeah, stop.
Wait a minute.
Paul, put the Post-it note on him now. Don't give out the address.
Paul,
It's not mine. I don't give a fuck.
send the address to Dave's messenger.
I will.
And if Dave's got a kind heart and wants to send you a shirt, that'll be up to Dave. But I don't have the money, guys, or I would. I spent my last $27 sending Joe a shirt, man. My wife did. My wife sent it to Joe. He liked it, and he said, "I'd like to have one." So
I will wear mine with pride.
You would wear an all aboard shirt, really?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I'd wear one of your guys' shirts.
Does it have the picture of what he had with the train, or is it?
No. There's a microphone. I'm sending it to Paul's messenger right now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Paul, look at it and show Jimmy what it looks like. It's cool, man. It's got a big old microphone behind it. It's the size of me and Dave. It's bigger than us, actually. And that's the shirt you guys will be getting if Dave sends you one.
Coming at you right now.
I can't wait to hear what Jimmy says or Paul. I think they'll like it.
Yeah,
Man.
I like it because it's a black shirt too. You know what I mean?
And they come in all sizes, you guys, all sizes.
Yeah, we had a couple women that did a show on this station a while ago, and they sent us each a T-shirt with their logo on it and a pullover hoodie.
Now, would you guys like an autograph shirt from me and Dave, or you just want one sent to your
Do you know what? It's gotta be autographed.
Right, I'll never wash it.
No,
actually,
like the rest of his laundry.
Exactly.
If Dave orders it though, it'll be shipped directly to your guys' house. It won't come to Dave's. It'll just ship it to your address, so we can't autograph it for you.
I got the first one, so you better autograph my shit.
You what? You want us to autograph your T-shirt, really?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
I've never gave an autograph before. I don't feel worthy of giving an autograph. I really don't. I mean, there's a lot of guys on here.
You're not worthy of it, but I want it anyway.
I might be able to talk Joe into doing one for our show. You know,
dude, I could get this guy to make you guys a shirt, and he'll do it like that on a computer graphic.
Not if he listens to this show. He won't.
Nah, he's out.
Well, no, then together.
Don't mention the company's name. Don't.
Oh shit! I think I already did, man.
Oh, probably not good.
Well, Joe posted it in Arm Radio Group News with the company's name.
Yeah, but not on that.
Yeah, well, that's true. He may take a little bit more offense to it.
Oh,
is he a cool guy?
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah. Well, it's actually promoting his shirt company. You know what I mean? He makes shirts for a living.
Go ahead, plug him.
Yeah, plug him.
Oh, I already did. It's SARX Clothing and Apparel. That's what it is. SAR, S-A-R, big X, clothing.com. That's all you got to look up. And, well, you got the link. I think Dave just sent you the link.
No, all I seen was the shirt.
Well, Dave's got the link. He'll have to do the ordering then, if he sends you one. But
yeah, I'll send you guys one.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I think they're cool, and the next time me and Dave go live, we're going to be wearing our shirts, you know, and we're going to get us a big microphone when we start going live, like you guys got, one of the big, you know, big nice microphones, and we're going to use one mic instead of the headsets.
Yeah, I fucking hate doing it this way with the headsets and the push to talk. It's a real ball buster.
So what do we get now? What does me and Dave got to get? Just a big nice microphone and just wear earbuds and go from one computer like his, or how do we do that, you guys, real quick?
If you're doing one microphone, you don't have to wear headphones.
So we just listen to the sound through the computer then, right?
Yeah.
Well,
no, because that'll kick into your microphone again. Yeah, you guys are going to need headphones with one mic. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, we'll get Shannon to hook us up. She's our techie, right, Dave?
Shannon's our sound girl.
Well, Dave's pretty good. Dave's pretty good at this stuff, man. I mean, he's he got TeamSpeak on his phone, you guys. I couldn't do that. I've tried. I couldn't do it.
Getting TeamSpeak to work on your phone is fun.
Oh, I wouldn't even attempt it, Dave. I don't even know how you did it. I mean, that was amazing. I thought it was, anyway. I've tried to put it on a pad and everything and couldn't get it on there.
From the phone, it doesn't sound as good. It sounds like it's from a phone.
Well, it was an emergency, though. Dave left his computer, so he improvised, he adapted, he overcame.
Yeah. Okay.
Hoorah.
And he did it.
Hoorah.
Hoorah. Well, he wasn't a Marine, so...
hoorah, hooah.
And what does Marines say? Semper Fi? Semper Fi.
Hoorah.
Hoorah. Okay, hoorah.
Army says hooah.
Hooah. Is that so? You said that then? Hooah.
Yep. Hooah.
Hooah are you? Hooah are you? I know when I used to go to bars and the bouncer would ask me if I had an ID, I'd always say, I ain't got no ID who I am, brother. What are you talking about? You know? Ask me for an ID. I was getting in bars like when I was 14, you guys, because I looked old for my age.
Yeah, I know.
Well, then we found out that you boned the teacher.
Yes, I've got a 30-some-year-old son out there right now, and he's just like, I don't know, 13 years younger than me, 14. Man, that's pretty neat, though. I'll probably never see him, though.
Yes, first time I was served at a bar, I was 17. It was in Somerville. It was a really Irish bar, and he didn't give a shit who we served.
Did you ever go to a bar with your dad and sip from his beer, Jimmy or Paul?
No,
Dave?
my father's 50 years older than me.
50 years older, Dad, gone.
Yeah, my dad was like that too. He was way older.
Yeah, like I said, I was number 13 out of 14.
Dad, gone, Jimmy.
My dad was married 3 different times and supposedly had 10 kids, but then they found out that 4 or 5 of them didn't belong to him.
No, these are all my mother's, from my mother.
Oh, you all came out of the same place then?
Same place. No twins. She even had a couple of miscarriages in between.
Well,
otherwise, I would have had more.
Why did people stop having big families? I know we're getting short on time here, but people don't have big families like that.
It's money.
They tried the rhythm method, and it didn't work. Every other year, I had a new sibling.
Yeah, go
on. And she was 16 or 18 when she was first pregnant, and she was pregnant up to 46, 48.
Jesus, mother.
Jimmy, it's 9 o'clock. Do you have another show?
Oh, shit. Yeah, we got to switch over.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I reminded you, so...
Thanks, everyone, for listening. Want to thank the troops here and overseas. Donald, thank you. Dave.
Shannon.
Jeremy. Jimmy.
Good night, everybody.
Good night,
Good night, guys.
Yeah, me.
Thank you, guys. Bye.